It's been a while since I made a rant video, but I've got something I want to say, so here goes. I've spoken in the past about diversity and representation in modern entertainment, and as I said before, I have no problem watching characters of diverse cultures and racial groups in mainstream entertainment, as long as the writing is good and the stories make sense. Now, however, the outrage mob has cranked their insanity up to 11 and are demanding that characters be played by people who represent their characteristics in the real world. What this demand means is that, once again, acolytes of so-called social justice seem to believe that reality should be bent and warped in order to suit their subjective tastes and desires. The people jumping on this particular bandwagon are of the mindset, for instance, that gay characters can only be played by gay people, and people in wheelchairs should only be played by those with real disabilities. When I hear stuff like this, I begin to wonder whether the people saying these things even understand what the word acting means. In the most basic functional sense, an actor is a professional storyteller. Good storytellers need the ability to embody characteristics and display emotions that they themselves don't necessarily hold in real life. If you require of an actor that they are truly the thing that they are playing in a story in order for it to make sense to you, then the problem is with you and not the performer. I've spent my whole life in a wheelchair, and during my 28 years on this planet, I've watched several films and TV shows which featured characters in wheelchairs. How many of the actors in those roles had real physical disabilities? I don't know. Probably not very many. But you know what? It does not matter, because only somebody with the IQ of a used dish sponge goes into a film or television show expecting something set in a fictional world to portray real life. It seems hilarious to me that the people constantly whining about the importance of showing empathy to others seem to have almost no understanding of what the concept of empathy actually refers to. Let actors act, you idiots. Behavior like this is one of the reasons why 8 out of 10 Hollywood films today are mediocre, uninspired, and instantly forgettable. Production companies are so afraid of offending their audience that they have lost the capacity and willingness to take a risk. And as a consequence, nothing new, bold, or unique is ever created. So here's a word of advice. If you're tired of seeing the same old remakes year after year, how about you stop behaving like a whiny child and throwing a tantrum every time something doesn't go exactly the way you want it to? I don't know, it's just a thought, but it might help. I'd like to thank everyone who tuned in for this little rant, and if you feel the same way I do about this topic, then feel free to share this video with others. If you enjoy the content I create and would like to support it, then you can do so via PayPal. Any amount would be greatly appreciated. For now, farewell.